Sadly, no Santa against Atalanta, and despite the defence being all at sea, the Cottagers are hit for 3. Guessing the new boss for fun? Well, you can forget it, because the deal's already done. In FPL, the double game week has started well. The good, the bad and the ugly at Liverpool FC for EPL game week number 33. Brought to you by the LFC File. Roll the intro, Ryan. Welcome back one and all for the latest instalment of the good, the bad and the ugly at Liverpool FC, brought to you by the LFC File and yours truly, Ben Green. Thanks again for stopping by, it's much appreciated. And remember, if you like the content, please do remember to like, subscribe and press the notification bell so you know when the next episode is going to be available. Firstly, before we start, I'd just like to make a reminder that this month, April, is International Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, and so I'm going to put a link to the Movember Foundation's website where you can find information on how to check your pair, so to speak. With that said, let's move on to the topic of less important balls, and that is the good. And the good this week is the win against Fulham at Craven Cottage yesterday. Very good result. The only blot is the equalising goal, which was given away by Liverpool. The defence was all over the place. But in fairness, it didn't make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. Liverpool took the lead through a fantastic free kick from Trent Alexander-Arnold, who was reminding us with his passing ability how much we've missed him over the last couple of months. So that sent the teams in all square at half time, but in the second half Liverpool really took control and turned the screw somewhat. Ryan Gravenberch scored a screamer for his first Premier League goal, so congratulations to him. And Diogo Jota saw his kind of textbook cross the goal shot bubble into the goal under the Fulham keeper. So all round a very good performance. There was a bit of discussion on social media about Elliot and who was the other one, Elliot and Endo being poor in the game, but frankly I thought both of them played very well. Endo a bit sketchy in the first half, to be fair, but second half very good performance. Elliot was good throughout, unlucky not to score. And I've got the tweet from LFC online there. That's all, folks. Post-match reaction and your man of the match, please? ? What was noticeable, of course, was that Mo Salah started on the bench along with Núñez, and for me the biggest surprise was McAllister. Salah was more of a disappointment because he's my captain in the fantasy football, but we'll come on to that later. And excuse my squeaky chair if you can hear it. But the result puts Liverpool on second, with Arsenal top on goal difference. Both on 74 points, and Man City in third on 73 points with a game in hand following their FA Cup semi-final exploits. To look at it, you could say Man City are as good as top, but you never know. If they do win, they're going to be 2 points ahead on 76, but let's see. I'm not sure who they're playing next. But let's see how this all unfolds. It's very intriguing, the Premiership running. And with 5 games to go, everything's to play for. Fingers crossed. Let's see how this turns out. That brings us swiftly on to this week's The Bad. And the bad this week is actually a win. But why would a win be so bad, I hear you ask? Well, this is because it was the 1-0 or 0-1, to use the official score, against Atalanta Bergamo in the Europa League quarterfinal second leg tie. during the week. Unfortunately, Mo Salah's early penalty, although it gave us hope, it wasn't enough at the end of the day to help us to push on and get the 4-0 result that would have been required to take us through, or at least 3-0 to go to penalties. Atalanta stuck dutifully to their task, well-marshalled team that they are, and you can see the BBC Sport Merseyside post there, full-time at Gewis Stadium, Atalanta 0, LFC 1, 3-1 on aggregate. Mo Salah penalty, and Liverpool are out of the UEL. You don't say. So yeah, that's the end of that. At least we can concentrate on the league now, and Everton coming up. So full steam ahead. There's not really much to say there. Can't cry over spilt milk. Onwards and upwards. And last but not least, we have the ugly this week. And this I've chosen as the relentless speculation surrounding Liverpool's new boss. So we've had everyone from Roberto De Zerbi, we've had Xabi Alonso, we've had, of course, Ruben Amorim. We've had Marco Rose, who is the Leipzig manager. We've also had Zinedine Zidane. That's a very interesting one, actually, I must say. I think I would be very impressed if he got the nod. Unai Emery, can't see that happening. Gary O'Neill, this is a long shot. Thomas Tuchel, forget that. We've got more chance of King Charles getting the Liverpool manager job, to be honest. We've had also, what's his name? Nagelsmann. No? What's his name? Julian. Yeah, Julian Nagelsmann in the frame. Who knows? But my personal theory is that Liverpool already have a manager signed, sealed, done, dusted, and is probably likely manager of another club. Why am I so sure? Well, if we think about it, FSG are a group, an organisation, a company, whatever you want to call them, who have been in sports management for a number of years, before Liverpool with the Boston White Sox, as we know. And they have a similar history to Liverpool. I cannot believe that men of their nous, let's face it, they're not, they're not stupid. Considering Klopp told them in November, you have to ask yourself, what were they doing between November and the announcement in February? Well, I would imagine there was probably a conversation that went something like Klopp saying, sorry guys, I'm done at the end of the season. Oh no, can we change your mind? No, I've already thought about it over the summer, which I think is something he said during his announcement. Okay, can we not change your mind? No. Okay, well, look, you know what, keep it to yourself. We want to find a replacement. We got a couple of people in mind, and don't go public until we let you know. And then, of course, behind the scenes, someone was found. It could be Amorim, I don't know. He seems to be the journo's choice and the bookie's choice at the moment, so it could be him. And then they've gone and done that, got that sorted out, and said to him, "Okay, Jürgen, now you can go public." And to my humble brain, this is probably what's happened. And I've got a latest bit of speculation there from the Echo, and they say Liverpool could make shock new manager appointment as FSG stick to their word. Well, yeah, apparently they said it may be a shock announcement. So let's see. It could even be me. You never know. Well, you do know. It's not me. Shame. Yeah, interesting. Very intrigued to see who the man is. But yeah, maybe it's one of the names being bandied about. But FSG are quite rightly playing their cards very, very close indeed to their chest. And with that, before we wrap up, we move on to the summary of the FC Bumpy Grasted fantasy Premier League team. And firstly, a wrap up of game week 33. Actually finished on 72 points, as you can see there, against the average of 58. And you can see that young Cole Palmer saved my behind with, I think he got three or four goals, didn't he, during the week. Moving on to game week 34. And this is a double game week. I'm on 34 points out of an average from an average of 28 at the moment. And I have played the triple captain because I didn't play him a few weeks back when I think a lot of people did. And my triple captain, sadly, is Salah. Arsenal will play Chelsea and Liverpool will face the noisy neighbours on the other side of Stanley Park on Wednesday. The league situation this week, still in 8th in the Düsseldorf Super League. No update there. I'm 100 odd points off being anywhere near contending for 7. So we'll move swiftly on past there. And we have the League of Kings there. You don't need to worry about the number, but it's the same one as always. And still in 3rd place there. About 23 points off 2nd place. And the way things are going, I'm quite hopeful 2nd place could be mine. But let's see how this turns out next week. So far, so good. And that's all from me for this episode, folks. Thanks very much for stopping by. It's been much appreciated. The voice is still a bit dodgy, but it's there nonetheless. Getting very slowly but surely better. As always, if you like the content, please do like, subscribe, press the notification bell, and you will get some kind of ding or dong or bring on your phone or your whatever device you're on to let you know when the next episode is available. Follow the blog on Facebook, Instagram and X. And until the next week, it's a nice sunny day here today. I hope it is where you are. Enjoy it if it is. And until the next time, take care of yourselves. Peace. UNFC. Bye.